Like most living creatures, the pigeon quickly associates the pressing of the lever and the reward. But when a timer releases a seed automatically every 20 seconds, the pigeon wonders, what did I do to deserve this? If it was flapping its wings at the time, it'll continue to flap, convinced that its actions have a decisive influence on what happens. We call this pigeon superstition. What was there before the Big Bang? Well, you see, there was no before, because before the Big Bang, time did not exist. Time is a result of the expansion of the universe itself. But what'll happen when the universe has finished expanding and the movement is reversed? What'll be the nature of time? If string theory is correct, the universe possesses 9 spatial dimensions and 1 temporal dimension. Now, we can imagine that in the beginning, all the dimensions were twisted together. And during the Big Bang, 3 spatial dimensions, the ones that we know as height, width, and depth, and 1 temporal dimension, what we know as time, were deployed. The other 6 remained minuscule, wound up together. Now, if we live in a universe of wound dimensions, how do we distinguish between illusion and reality? Time, as we know it, is a dimension we experience only in one direction. But what if one of the additional dimensions wasn't spatial, but temporal?
If you mix the mashed potatoes and the sauce, you can't separate them later. It's forever. The smoke comes out of Daddy's cigarette, but it never goes back in. It cannot go back. That's why it's hard to choose. You have to make the right choice. As long as you don't choose, everything remains possible.
It's over, Rathaway.
You know...
No. They're gonna hear you get your ass kicked.
Okay.
How's this work?
Okay, all you're gonna do is touch him.
And then what happens?
You become Firestorm.
Okay.
Jax? Is Professor Stein?
How will I know?
Hello, Jefferson. Now you know.
Oh, so I get Gray as my co-pilot.
Did no one ever inform you of that fringe benefit?
So when do we get to take this for a test, man?